Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Hope so that you all are fine at your house. So हम लोगों ने हमारे कल के ऑनलाइन क्लास के अंदर क्या किया था? वी हैव डन दी चैप्टर नंबर 3 इन आवर रिविजन वर्कशीट. तो आज हम लोग हमारा चैप्टर नंबर 4 कर लेंगे ताकि उसके बाद हमारा सिर्फ एक ही चैप्टर बचता है इन आवर PA1 एंड दैट इज़ चैप्टर नंबर 14. एम आई राइट? सो सबसे पहले आज हम लोग सॉलिड लिक्विड एंड गैस वाला चैप्टर ख़त्म कर लेंगे. वी आर गोइंग टू कंप्लीट दिस चैप्टर टुडे. वी विल try to complete it out if it is possible. All right. First of all, we are going to study about the study notes or the important notes that are given in this chapter so that we can just recall that what was there in the chapter. Okay. So the first point is matter is made up of the small particles. Yes. What is the matter being made up of? अगर हम matter की बात कर रहे हैं तो वो एक छोटे से पार्टिकल से बने हुआ होता है. मैटर एग्जिस्ट इन दी 3 स्टेट्स. कितने स्टेट्स में मैटर होता है? 3 स्टेट्स में होता है. सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड गैस. ये 3 स्टेट्स के अंदर मैटर जो होता है वो अवेलेबल होता है. मैटर कैन चेंज फ्रॉम वन स्टेट टू दी अनदर. मैटर को हम एक स्टेट से दूसरे स्टेट के अंदर चेंज कर सकते हैं. वी कैन चेंज मैटर फ्रॉम वन स्टेट टू दी अनदर. A solution is formed when two or more substances mix together such that they are evenly distributed. मतलब कि हम एक सॉल्यूशन बना सकते हैं जो किससे बना हुआ होता है? दो या दो से ज़्यादा सब्सटेंस से बना हुआ होता है. जब हम दो या दो से ज़्यादा सब्सटेंस को मिलाते हैं, whenever we mix two or more than two substances together such that they are evenly distributed, वो evenly distributed होता है, then we can just form a solution. What can we form? We can form a solution. Any substance that has mass and occupies space is called matter. कोई भी substance जिसका एक मास होता है और जो कोई ना कोई जगह रोकता है, मतलब कि अपना खुद का एक मास होना और जगह रोकने का मतलब होता है that it is a matter. और matter जो होता है वो बहुत ही small particle से बना हुआ होता है. So what we can understand matter is the thing which occupies the space and has its own mass. All right. After that, the point is any insoluble substance can be separated from a solution by evaporation. So first of all, we should be knowing that what do you mean by soluble substances. When we talk about the soluble substances, these are the substances which can be dissolved in the water. मतलब कि जो पूर्ण तरीके से which can be completely dissolved into the water, we can call them as the soluble substances. And how we can separate the soluble substances from the solution? We can separate the soluble substances from the solution by the process named as evaporation, or you can say by heating them so that the soluble substances will be left over and the solution will get evaporated. So this is how we can separate soluble substances from the solution. All right. The next point is insoluble substance can be separated from the solution by filtration, sedimentation and decantation. Now comes the insoluble substances, means the substances which cannot be dissolved completely in the, जो completely मतलब totally जो dissolve नहीं हो सकते solution के अंदर, ऐसे substance की बात हो रही है. तो ये ऐसे substance को हम कैसे separate कर सकते हैं? We can separate them from a solution by the process named as an filtration, sedimentation and decantation. हम इन 3 प्रोसेस की मदद से हम insoluble substances को separate कर सकते हैं. So the soluble substances can be separated from a solution by the evaporation, and insoluble substances can be separated from a solution with the help of the process named as an filtration, evaporation and sedimentation. All right. The process by which a solid change into the liquid, जिस प्रोसेस से सॉलिड लिक्विड में चेंज होता है, इज कॉल्ड मेल्टिंग. हम उसे क्या कहते हैं? हम वी कॉल इट एज अ मेल्टिंग, कि वो सॉलिड से चेंज होकर लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है. सो द प्रोसेस बाय विच अ सॉलिड चेंजेस इनटू द लिक्विड इज नोन एज अ मेल्टिंग. हम उसे क्या कहेंगे? वी विल कॉल इट एज अ मेल्टिंग. ऑल राइट. सो द नेक्स्ट इज The process by which a liquid change into the vapor is known as an evaporation. जिस प्रोसेस से लिक्विड को हम एक वेपर के अंदर कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. If we are taking water as a liquid and we are able to convert it into the water vapor, then that process is known as an evaporation. हम उस process को क्या कहेंगे? We will call it as an evaporation. When we change liquid into the vapor, that is known as an evaporation, and when we change solid into the liquid, then that is known as a melting. The substance that dissolved is called solute. जो सब्सटेंस डिजॉल्व हो रहा है हम उससे सॉल्यूट कहेंगे. जो खुद डिजॉल्व हो रहा है we call them as a solute. The substance in which the solute dissolves is solvent. जिस चीज़ के अंदर वो सॉल्यूट डिजॉल्व हो रहा है, जिस चीज़ के अंदर वो सब्सटेंस डिजॉल्व हो रहा है, सब्सटेंस इज द सॉल्यूट, वो जिस चीज़ के अंदर हो रहा है उस चीज़ को हम सॉल्वेंट कहते हैं. व्हाट डू वी कॉल दैट थिंग? वी कॉल दैट सब्सटेंस, वी कॉल दैट सॉल्यूशन, वी कॉल दैट एज अ सॉल्वेंट. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड इट? And for solute and the solvent together forms a solution. वो दोनों मिलकर क्या बनते हैं? They form is water solution. If we take water and a salt as an example, salt is the solute, water is the solvent, and when they both are mixed together, what will happen? That it will form the salty water, which is the solution. Do you understand the concept of the solute, solvent and the solution? Alright, so now we are going to start our exercise. So in exercise the first question is fill in the blanks with the correct words. ये fill in the blanks हम लोग solve करेंगे. The first question is all substance are made up of. सारे substance किस चीज़ से बने हुए होते हैं? All the substance are made up of the matter. सारी substance जो होते हैं they are made up of a matter. So the first answer is matter. MATTER, matter. Alright, सब लोग लिख लो ये चीज़. Matter blanks changes its form from one substrate to the another. Matter blanks change its form from one substance to the another. Matter can change its form from one substrate to the another. Matter can change its form from one state to the another. Matter can change or cannot change? It can change. So the answer is can change. Okay, so the answer is can. The next question is a substance that has mass and occupies a weight occupies a space is called as an. जो substance के पास खुद का mass होता है, जो कोई जगह रोकता है, that is known as a matter. Am I right? As we learned over here that any substance that has mass and occupies the space is known as a matter. हम उसे क्या कहते हैं? It is been known as a matter. Alright, so please write it out. The second question is गिव टू एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ द फॉलोइंग. तो इसके अंदर हम दो एग्जाम्पल्स देंगे. सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है सब्सटेंस इन विच पार्टिकल्स आर वेरी क्लोजली पैक्ड, मतलब कि इट इज़ सॉलिड. तो सॉलिड के अंदर ही सारे पार्टिकल्स बहुत क्लोजली पैक्ड होते हैं. तो इसका अगर हम लोग एक एग्जाम्पल लिखेंगे देन आई विल राइट एन एग्जाम्पल एज एन आई विल टेक वन पेंसिल एंड अदर वन विल बी a water bottle. Pencil and water bottle. You can write anything which is solid. Okay, you can write anything which is solid. I will take pencil and water bottle. Second question is fluids. Now what are the fluids? मतलब कि जो फ्लो हो सकते हैं. You can take oil, water, kerosene, petrol, everything can flow. Alright, they are fluids. So you can write, I am going to write oil and water. मैं क्या लिखूँगी? I will write oil and water. Okay, oil and water. The third question is substance soluble in water. मतलब water के अंदर जो भी substance soluble होते हैं तो उसके दो examples कि कौन कौन से substance water के अंदर soluble होते हैं. Then I am going to write sugar and salt because वो दोनों वाटर के अंदर सॉल्यूबल हो सकते हैं बहुत ही इजीली. यू कैन डिजॉल्व देम completely. So these are the very easiest and best examples. You can write any other if you know anyone and that is easy for you. You can opt that one. I don't have any issues, but actually I am going to choose the very simple one, because if anyone wanted to keep this, you can keep this. If you wanted to add by your own self, you can add it by your own self. All right. The next is substance insoluble in water. मतलब कि ऐसे substance की जो वाटर में completely dissolve नहीं होंगे. तो अगर उसकी बात करें हम, then there is chalk and sand. Chalk and sand are not completely soluble in the water. वो completely soluble नहीं होते हैं. So they will not be soluble in the water. So they are insoluble in water. So what we will write? We will write chalk and sand. The next question is, name what you would get in the following. When you heat a liquid for some time, अगर हम किसी भी लिक्विड को सम टाइम के लिए अगर हीट कर रहे हैं, what we will get? We will get water vapor, or we will get vapor. So you will write over here that we will vapor, only vapor. What are you going to write? You are going to write vapor. All right, आप लिखोगे vapor. The next one is, when sugar is added to the water, what you will get when we add sugar to the water, what you will get? We will get sweet water. What we will get? Sweet water. We will get a sweet water, or you can say solution. What you can get? Sweet water or the solution, because the solute and the solvent are mixing together, so we will get solution, or we will get the sweet water. When you take out an ice cube from a freezer and leave it in the normal room, अगर आप एक ice cube को freezer से निकाल रहे हो, you are removing one ice cube from the freezer and you are leaving it for the normal room temperature. So what will happen to the ice cube? It will convert into the water. So what you will going to write over here is that what you will write, that it will in the normal temperature it will melts. You will write melts. वो क्या करेगा? Melt करेगा. So here you will write melts. What will happen? That it will just melt it out. All right. So this is what you are going to do for today. आप ये 3 questions अपनी worksheet के अंदर लिख लोगे and I will send you the answers with it. So you are going to just write it down in your worksheet, और मैं try करूँगी कि कल हम लोग ये chapter ख़त्म कर रहे. All right. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.